Why did I bother to put these headphones in this phone when I knew it was going to knock it down onto in the car? That's a good why. That's a good starter why. Oh man, I tell you, boy, I don't know why I do. I don't know why I do things sometimes. How about that why? All right. Why? Why do people molest children? Why? Why we keep believing that there's a white Jesus? Why? Why do we continue to call Yahuwah, the Creator, the Heavenly Father, God? Why? Why do we put up the skies being sprayed with aerosol? Why don't we look into why? Why are we so content with things going on in our lives that are not positive? Why do we hang around people, be around people, listen to people who don't even know why they're here? Why are you here? Why am I here? Why? Just why? Some days you gotta just wake up and ask yourself why. Why do we assume, this goes back to my video the other day, why do we assume that the fruit that Eve ate was an apple? Why? It didn't say apple. It said the fruit from the tree. Who said apple? Why is there a serpent going up the staff for the FDA when it comes to medical and medicines? Why is there a snake going around? Why? It has something to do with the snake in the Garden of Eden? Why? Why? Think of some more whys. Is there some more whys we can think about? If you woke up this morning, why did you wake up? I mean, if you don't have anything particularly to do, why not just stay to sleep? Why? Why even bother if you don't have any aspirations to doing anything that's going to help anybody else for this entire day? Why bother? Why talk? Why even breathe? Why? Why do we go about our lives doing what we do, knowing that there's people in other places that are very, very bad off? Why do we still complain about our stuff? You know, compared to some people, you're doing pretty good if you just wake up. Why do we look at the sky each and every and rarely is blue? Why is it rarely blue? Why is the sky mostly gray every day? Why don't we ask? Why? Why do we vote for people who live in the same environment that we live in? They see the sky. They're not blind. These people you vote for, these people you care about, these people who are going to preach to you this morning, people supposedly care about you, live here too. Why aren't they concerned? Why aren't they talking about it? Why? Why are there people just having to be driving by a car with all these symbols on it? I know he's getting ready to go into church. Why are these people with all these symbols on their car going to church? Why aren't they going to another church where all them symbols probably have more meaning to them in that church? Why are there so many churches? Why aren't you a pescatarian? Why aren't you a vegetarian? Why aren't you a vegan? Why do you continue to eat food that's not good for you? Why? Why do we not care about what's going on around us each and every day. Not your neighborhood, not in your house, not at your job. I mean, why? Why this person sitting up here on the phone texting while I'm trying to go to work? Why? Why? Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you believe what you believe? I'll just say that. I don't know what you believe, but why do you believe what you believe? A lot of whys. We don't wake up asking why. Most time we wake up asking what. What am I going to do today? What am I going to eat? What am I going to wear? What's Witchcom doing over there? A lot of what's, not a lot of whys. I can think of a lot more whys. Not going to make me any the wiser, but I like to sometimes ask myself why. What could be a good one too? What can I do different today? What can I do that's more positive today? Yes. But the question would be, why didn't I do something better yesterday? Why? Why? You know, I can sometimes say, why am I going to work? Why? Why do I need this car? Why do I need a studio? Why am I making music? Why? Is it important to have the right answer or the wrong answer or an answer or no answer at all? Is it just, you know? Why? I try not to attack anybody when I say why. But every time I ride by a Catholic church, I'm wondering how many poor children in the basement of that Catholic church probably being molested. And then the question is, why? Why do priests who are pedophiles join a church and rape children? Sometimes even teenagers. Why did he go to the pulpit after that and preach a sermon? Why are they saying Lucifer in some of their prayers? Why? Why are you here? Why do you think you just here to be cool? Roger real deep cool? Are you here to make a difference? What's more important than asking the questions why is what the answers are. But if you wake up every morning not wondering why, or thinking why, or very curious as to why, anything that goes on in your life throughout the day, why aren't they telling us why they're spraying the sky? Well, they actually are. If you look it up, if you look up my man's page, Dan Wigington with Geoengineering Watch, oh, he'll pull up a lot of documents and they'll tell you why they're spraying the sky. But why aren't they telling you the truth? Yeah, they can't hide it. There's too many people like myself and other people who realize what's going on because our heads are not in the sand. Our heads are looking towards the sky. And when I look at the sky, I see those streaks, and I know they're not condensation from an airplane. Everybody knows that now. And if you don't know, why don't you know? You know? You don't have to be like a scientific researcher to realize what's going on your planet. Why is it was one day it was really cold and the next day it was hot? Why are there record temperatures over on the left coast? 131 degrees, 120. Why is this happening? Why? Why are the polar ice caps melting? Why? Why? I mean, why is the devil even here? Why? Why? Why do we let those who can be controlling us, and that's everybody, to convince us that God is a man reaching his hand down to touch somebody else's hand, and both of those hands are Caucasian? Why is the Bible so whitewashed? Why does all these people who claim to love Jesus and want to be with Jesus always depict him as being white? Why? And why do we accept it? Why don't we speak out against it? Why? I don't know why. You have to ask your questions. You have to have your own answer. Why are you so complacent? Why are you so satisfied? Why are you ducking and dodging the truth? Why do you eat the food you eat? Why? You know, I listened to a guy, woke up this morning, like I said, around 4 o'clock, and I usually go through my phone trying to find my passages to get back to sleep, you know what I mean? With the heavenly to get me back to sleep so I can get my next couple hours. And sometimes I don't get agitated. I just think something's trying to be said to me. I don't know whether spiritually. I don't know. I don't claim that the Heavenly Father talks to me. But I want to know why people still call God God. I mean, why do they still refer to the Creator as God? Is he in competition with other gods? Is he in competition with the devil god, the football gods, Facebook gods, you gods? Because you all think you're gods. You do. You do. You do. You think you're a god. You wake up every morning. I'm going to do what I want to do, how I want to do it. I'm going to do what thou wilt. I'm going to Jay-Z this morning, who also think he's a god. He's Jehovah. Hova. Yeah. Why is he here? Why did he make that decision? Why did he take on some kind of craziness to, oh, I know why, to wash your minds away from the truth? Because if you can believe he a God, then you can believe that you can be a God. And now, gods. Why? Why? We live on the earth, but we call it the world. Why does a basketball team or a football team or anybody, a boxer, a gymnast, why are they world champions? What's going on, Mr. Hunt? L. Hunt, I'm sorry. I'm going to assume that you're a man or woman. I shouldn't assume. Why did I assume that you was a man? Because it said L. Hunt. Why? You know, and to sit back and really ponder your life one day, which a lot of us should. A lot of us should just take the day off someday and just sit back. You know, heaven calls that the Shabbat. You know, you just sit back and just relax for one day. Some people need it once a week because the Heavenly Father decided the seventh day, whatever day that is. Now, I'm not sure what day that is. I don't know whether it's Saturday. I don't know what day it was because we didn't have a calendar back then. There was no Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday back then. It just wasn't. So, I don't know. Why is Sunday called Sunday? Why? Why is Sunday called Sunday? Is Sunday called Sunday because it's actually a worship of the Sunday? Which means if you worship in the sun, you go to a church, then you go to a church to worship the sun or the sun. Whose idea was to go to church on Sunday? You go to church on Sunday because grandmother, grandmama, granddaddy, all of them went to church on Sunday. Did they even know what a Sunday was? I mean, when you're a slave, every day is Sunday. You look at Jesus every day. Yeah. Why? Why have they whitewashed our history? Why am I partially Caucasian? Why? Am I not a Jew? Why am I a Gentile? Was it on purpose? If people have, the Caucasian people, European Jews, have sex with our mothers and great-grandmothers and grandmothers, or great-great-great-grandmother, or any of our ancestors, did the Jews or the Jewish or the Europeans do that to mess up our bloodline? When they always, especially, of course, the Aryan race and whatever, don't want their bloodline mixing with us, but they had no problem with their bloodline mixing with us, which reminds me of another adage. Why do Caucasian people want to look like they black, want to act like they're black, want to take on, steal our music, steal our culture, steal everything? They want to be black, but they don't want to be black. Why? Why is that? Why do they want a suntan? Why do they want big lips? When their mother and father and their great-grandmothers and anybody else called us big lip coons. But they want big lips. They tired of that skinny, long Jewish nose or that skinny, long Aryan nose or that, that nose. They tired of that nose. They want a nice fuller nose. Throw some stuff up in there. But why are so many people dying because of cosmetic surgery? Why? Why do people want to be what they aren't? Why can't we call people men and women anymore? Why can't we say son and daughter anymore? Why we got to call people kumquats? Why did they take the Heavenly Father out of schools? Why are there so many people trying to stand up for liberty and justice, but actually to stand up for themselves? Roe versus Wade, Roe v. Wade, stuff like that. Court cases that change the history, that change our human history, that change everything that we know to be sacred and spiritual. But yet again, we let it happen. Why? Why do you want an abortion? Why did you have sex in the first place? Why? Do you know why? Why are your desires stronger than your thoughts of doing right or wrong? All the questions I ask you, I ask myself. That's what I'm asking why. Why? I'm at work now. I'm going to chill because I'm here early. I thought I was going to get here late, but I'm here early. These questions don't require a comment, nor does it require a response at this time. But if you shared any of my videos ever, this could be a good video you can share with everybody without me having to say too much of a commentary. Though my commentary is in the question. And the question that needs to be answered is why? But the biggest question you ever going to answer, if you ever had to answer yourself, and you know what? Some people ask this question and they may just cause themselves to just extinguish themselves and just be done with it. Because why do you see an alcoholic or alkie on the corner every day? Every day you see him faithfully in front of the freaking beer store, asking for a couple of dollars so he can get a drink. Why? What's going on, FJ? Hope your trip is doing well. Why? And why don't we say anything about it? Why can't we look at somebody in despair and not say anything? I mean, it'll be one thing to offer somebody like, all right, well, cool, here's a couple of dollars, or here a quarter, or I'll buy you some food, and walk away. And then you say the next person the next day, and you, what, man? I hooked you up yesterday. Why are you back here asking? Why don't you take what I gave you the other day and try to make that pop? Because I know I'm not the only one that you ask money from or food from, whatever. Why didn't you take advantage of the opportunity that someone gave you? Why don't we take the opportunity of the chances we get in this life to do things that are positive? Why do we like to have sex? Are we here to have sex? Are we here to procreate? Yeah. But why do we do it outside the spiritual way of doing it. Why? Why is this earth full with 8 billion people? Well, that's why. And that's why people are starving. And that's why when the Heavenly said, don't have sex without being married per se, or populate the land. I don't know. Mormons have 5, 6 wives. We're not going to be discussing juices, my friend. Not on this video. No. We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. This video says why, my brother. That's what it says. Say anything about juices at all. This is a serious video. Why are you asking me about juices when the subject says why? Come on, bruh. Come on, man. I want you to think about that, though. Why did you ask me about juices when the video says why? I didn't mention anything about juices since you've been here, but you asked me about a juice. Why did you do that? Think about it. Think about it. See, we got to think about why. Before we open up our mouths, before we start thinking thoughts we shouldn't think, before we even wake up in the morning, in our spirit, we need to wake up with the spirit of why. And then we can work on what we're going to do about why. Or we're going to have the questions answered. We don't know the answer, then we're going to have somebody else answer it for us. And maybe we're going to ask them, well, why didn't you tell me that? Well, how did you know? All right, my brother. Have a good day. Enjoy your trip. You back yet? All right. Hope you're having a good time. When you back, you have safe travels. Why don't we listen? We need to listen more. We don't listen enough. We find our own mission being our mission, and we want our mission to be everybody else's mission. Why do we want our mission to be everybody else's mission? I can say the same thing about me talking about why. Why do I want my why mission to be your mission today? Is there something positive going to come out of asking yourself why? Why will make you face a lot of your skeletons in your closet that you refuse to clear out. You know, I was thinking about my house when I was probably about a couple of years ago. We used to have this dog named Lucky. And Lucky used to poop all over the place, right? And, you know, it's like Eddie Murphy said about his dad. He was like, this doggone, Earth. And remember, I hear you, brother. Now, remember, once you answer this question, you got to answer the other questions too. Let's not stay on the Bible. I got you, though. You know we down with that. No doubt about that. I appreciate it, my brother. But let's ask more the question of why. We know that. Me and you know that. Let's talk about why. Why? Let's talk about the sky. We got that God part. I still don't call him God. I still don't know why people say God. You know, it's like people say world, and it's really our earth. We live on earth. We don't live in the world. World is a terminology. World is a way to look at world. Is like you like worldly things. You know, you in this world. No, world is like a subjective adjective for me because we live on earth. We don't live in world. We live on earth. So while they're earth champions instead of world champions, I'm going to be back because I'm going to go put some ice in my cooler. I'm going to check in. I'm going to come back because I want to hear more answers as to why. Pick out a why in your life and share that. But not only share, but share the answer to that why, because the name of this, is why. You laid a proposition out there, L. Hunt, and I appreciate it. The question is why? Why? Look at your answer and ask why. I'll be right back. Why haven't I taken this water out to put in the doggone trunk? Why did it take me so long to come back? Why did I even leave the camera on so y'all can just sit here and look at the car? Why? Why? I want to know. Why is this jacket still in the car from yesterday? I didn't even wear it. Well, I did wear it. But why is it still in here? Why? Why? Why do I need so many fragrances? Why can't I just keep 4 for life? Why can't I keep 6 for life? Why can't I keep 10 for life? Why do people do stupid videos like that? Why? Why do people need attention? Why? Why are there so many fragrance review channels? Why? 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 Really, why? Why are there so many fragrance review channels? Why aren't there more channels about people doing more positive things in life? Why do we need to wear fragrances? Why? I mean, why? Yeah, I mean, it's like, I'm cool now, for real. You know, again, man, I do it more for support. And if I have a couple extra dollars or something, you know, if I want to treat myself to something, then it's more like it'll be fragrances or something for the studio, you know? Because a lot of people, I mean, I look at it like this. I work. I was about to say the other word, but I work, right? And, you know, I work because I work because I want things. I don't necessarily need the things I want, but I want some things. And like I have 4 amplifiers. I went yesterday. I heard this other amplifier. Now I want to get that amplifier. I want to get rid of the amplifier I got. And what's called now? You ask me why? That's because the amplifier I'm looking to get is a better amplifier than the one I'm getting ready to give up. So that's a why. But why do I need the amplifier? Because I want to sound better. Why can't you sound better with something else? Well, that's how it works. So I try to have answers to my why, because when I sit there all day for 4 hours, or when I'm sitting for like 3-4 hours in the music store checking out amps, I could be doing something else in my life a little bit more important than sitting there for 3-4 hours looking at amps, because I want to check out an amp. I try to keep my whys in context. And I always have great answers to my whys. Sometimes I got stupid answers to the whys. And then when I have a stupid answer to a why that I have in my mind, then I start thinking, man, you's a nut. I don't mind calling myself a nut sometimes. Because sometimes I act like a nut, sometimes I don't. And almond joy has nuts and mounds don't. And this fragrance I have on has almond in it too. There's 5 people in the house, only 1 like. Because y'all being careful. I know you don't quite want to like this quite yet. And I understand that. But the answer is, why do you not want to like this just yet? How often is there someone comes into your life and asks you something out the blue? And you be like, yo, what made you ask me that? I mean, how many times did we ask ourselves that question? Or just ask somebody else that question? Why you ask me that? Why'd you even ask me that? That's some people say, why'd you even ask me that? I mean, either because it's obviously obvious, like, okay, why are you so out of shape? Well, because if I said, oh, no doubt about it. But if I asked, why are you out of shape? I didn't ask you why you out of shape because it's evident that you out of shape. It's because I know you out of shape. So that's why I ask you why you out of shape. If I ask you why do you drink fluoridated water from your spigot without, boiling it or whatever, which is a long process. You're going to pour the water out, you put it up, you're going to boil it, then you got to recool it to drink it. That's crazy. I understand that. So why don't you have a filter on your water? That's a good question. Why? Why do we do the things we do? Why? Why do we make decisions that are snap decisions? Like people who are in jail, all of them don't need to be in jail, but most of them because they made a snap decision. Snap decision is, all right, what happened was because let me play something out. A story I heard from somebody before, right? So the story went like this. The boy was at a particular job, right? And a friend of his was pretty much either fired or released from the same job, right? So, but the job was out of state. So the guy who was released from the job didn't live in the state where the job was. He lived in a whole nother part of the country, but he came to this state because of this job. So the friend runs into this gentleman one day and says, "Why are you still here?" And his answer was, "Well, man, I ain't got enough money to get back home." So I said, "Well, man, it's been like a month, almost a month and a half. So what you been doing since then?" He said, "Man, I just been trying to hang on, man. I've been living here and there, blah, 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 blah. You know, got a little check, you know, from when he was released from the job. So he had a little money, just barely holding on, I guess, until maybe unemployment ran out or whatever. But he just holding on. But he had weed on him when I met him. So the question was, why did he even have weed on him? Well, you're basically trying to live day to day. You're not even at home. You're here, and you got weed. And not just little, you got a lot of weed, right? So I meet up with him one day. I'm like, "What's up, man?" I said, "Dad, good to see you, bro. I tell you what, at this time I didn't have a car. 7 people in the house, only 2 likes. But you're gonna like this story. I'm telling you, you're gonna like this story. He's gonna tell you, show you some things sometime." So he hold on. Okay, so I was like, "Yo, my man, let me hold this car. He had to take a trip. He said I can hold a whip. So I tell you what, when I get done work, I'm gonna catch up with you, and we're gonna go and hang out in a part of the city that I cannot to mention, right?" So I'm like, all right, now I could have stayed in my place and chilled. But because I was concerned for my friend, because I knew he should be home and he not, I don't have anything to give him to get home because I don't have money like that to give him. Or here's a plane ticket, money for get a plane ticket, you can go home. Because obviously he had money enough to buy weed. So if he had money enough to buy weed, he dang sure had enough money to buy him some plane tickets. Because if you're a weed buyer, you ain't just buying one joint and smoking that joint and hoping somebody gonna give you some more weed. No, you got weed, which means you got money to buy weed, right? So I hang out with the brother. I go out and we go hang out, right? So we on our way back. Thank y'all for stopping by. I'm just gonna tell the story because it was a why story, so I figured, but I know y'all tired. Y'all probably been here since the whole why thing started, right? So I was like, we had a good time. We was hanging out, whatever. Now I can't smoke weed because I'm at that job that I can't smoke weed. So, I had a couple of beers, whatever. He was smoking weed. So Tom can't come out. I got to go in. I got to get up and work in the morning. I said, "It was good seeing you." Because me and him was like this. When we were working the job, my man was like this. That's why I went to hang out with him, because I cared about the brother. And I wanted to know why he was still in this state when he should have been in that state. I need to know why. And out of all the time that I was with him, I never got an answer to really why. I mean, I know why the answer to why was I ain't have enough money to get home and get a plane ticket to go home. But that's crazy because you got weed money. And if you just kept saving your weed money for a month, you would have had money to get back home. And again, I know if you smoking weed, you ain't smoking a weed a day. You smoking. So obviously you made the choice to stay here. So the question to asking why he didn't leave wasn't really a question of why he hasn't gone back. The question is why you still here? Which is the question I didn't ask him. Why are you still here? Maybe he was making money selling drugs, so maybe he ain't had to go back. Maybe he feels though he was making enough money here selling weed or smoking weed that wasn't no need for him going back where he was just yet. Sometimes we don't ask the why question because we think we know the answer, but the answer to the question somebody may give you might lead to another why. But it's not the obvious why. It might be just the why that's like, yo, why that's up front. Like, why are you a melanated dude? And I'm going to say, because I came out my mom's womb melanated. You know? So the question is, why? The question still is, why? Why? Definitely, decisions and choices, no doubt. But you got to ask yourself that first. Before you make a decision and choice, you got to ask yourself why. Why am I making this choice? Why am I making this decision? But here's where this is where this particular video that I'm making should wake up some people. Because some people don't ask why. Okay? So why didn't he go home? Why did he want to smoke weed instead of go home? Why? Why are you in my car now with this weed? So now we on our way back to where I work at. And I had to drop him off. I said, well, look, bruh, I can take you on to this particular area, but you're going to find your way back out if you want to come in here. I said, because you're not supposed to be in here. You no longer work here, so you're not supposed to be here. But I'll bring you in, but once you come in, you're on your own. I can't let you stay where I'm staying. I can't let you be in this area because you no longer belong here. Okay? So there's more than that, cuz some people got a why that they can't do anything about. Like, why are people starving in Africa? They didn't make a choice to starve. So you can't generalize a statement with that answer. You gotta be more precise. It's gotta be an answer per incident. Because you can sit there and say, why, like I said, why are people starving in Africa? Why are people starving anywhere? There are people starving all over this planet. Why is somebody on your street? Ask that person, the next time you see a homeless person, ask why they're homeless. I'm sure that it's because he made a choice and a decision, I'm sure. But I'm sure after he made that choice and decision, he wanted to somehow rectify that, but now he's not in position. Why are you in jail, cuz? Because he made a choice and a decision. So now, why? Oh yeah, I got you. That's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Everything is a particular situation. You didn't point at the simple. You just said simple because we do what's important to us, but you didn't pick out what it was. You said a general statement. I'm reading it right now. It says simple because we do what's important to us. But I'm saying to you, you didn't say that. You just said we do what's important to us. So you weren't talking to a particular situation. Particular situation is, again, asking somebody on the street next to you, why are you hungry? Not why are you homeless, why are you hungry? Okay? See, I see people on the street sometimes, and I'm not going to kick myself in the butt by saying this, but people be on the street, and I can understand it, because they be asking for money, but they can walk, they can talk, they can write, because they write the sign, need money, God bless you. They can write, they can walk, they can talk. Why don't you have a job? Well, ain't nobody hiring me. Stop playing. There's somebody doing something, hiring for something. You can't tell me that Trump saying me wanting to shut off the border is because, and other people saying, no, don't shut off the border because we need those people to come in here because they're going to do the work that you're not going to do. You're not going to do that. You're not going to get up and go to Home Depot or Lowe's or sit in the parking lot and want to doggone paint somebody's house for the day. You're not going to do that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to paint nobody's house. I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. Why aren't you going to do it? Why aren't you doing it? If you can walk, talk, blah, 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 and you might not be able to get a job as a professor of a university, but you can get a job painting somebody's house. You get a job mowing somebody's lawn for the day. You can do that. Why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you doing that? Instead, I hear you walking up and down this freaking street. You've been here for an hour and a half, probably longer than I know you've been here for an hour, asking for money at this corner where the light is. Asking everybody in their car, harassing people in their cars. They're trying to make the light, and you almost getting hit because you want some money. Why are you doing that? What's going on, brother, man? I'm just asking the question why. The title says why. And people don't ask why enough. All we do is do what. We do what. I know what I'm going to do today. You don't know why you're going to do it. I know what I'm going to do it. There's some things you might know why you're going to do it. Yeah. Why? But my question always is the same. Each and every day. Why am I here? Why am I even waking up? Why? Why? If I'm going to wake up to go stand on the corner and just drink wine all day and try to get some money so I can get some more wine, drink wine so I can go on, when I could be doing something else more positive, then why bother? Why bother? You know, there's a situation I saw on TV one time, and this guy, Caucasian guy, well-to-do guy, but he got caught up in some stuff. See, it goes to show you, no matter how much money you have, sometimes you're still not going to value your life, especially when you're a punk. See, this guy just happened to be a punk. He was an entitled Caucasian guy. I'm going to keep it real. He was an entitled Caucasian guy. I'm not sure whether he was a lawyer or something, but he had some money. He had some money. This guy was, look it up. I forgot what you got to look it up on YouTube as. People in court who did crazy things or something like that. So this guy got convicted. I don't know what he got convicted of, slapping his wife or something. He got convicted. He was about to do some years. This boy is about to do some time, right? This punk, who wasn't a punk before he got caught doing what he did, this punk decided to take the punk way out. But he went all the way punk. See, the question to me is, why did he go all the way punk out? So y'all want to know, well, what did he do? Nah, that wouldn't even be my question. But it should be your question because you don't know what it is yet. After I tell you this, you're going to say, why did he do that? This gentleman proceeded to come to court with tablets of cyanide in his pocket. Now, he didn't know what was going to happen that day, or he would have took the cyanide before he got there. Okay? He would have took the cyanide when he woke up that morning, no matter where he was. He didn't just pick up cyanide in the courtroom. His boy didn't meet him outside the courtroom and say, yo, man, hit the cyanide. Nah, he had that cyanide already. He had already made a decision. He had already made a choice. That was his choice, to bring cyanide tablets into the courtroom. Now, why did he bring cyanide? Now, we'll never know because, unfortunately, for him, he took the cyanide in court on camera. The boy took the cyanide. Now, I see y'all peeling off because y'all must have probably got upset because I said the guy was a Caucasian. But I'm just trying to tell you how well-to-do people in positions of stature can sometimes give themselves up, because when they're about to lose everything they got, when they're about to lose it all, they willing to take their own life. They want to take their own life. This guy, when he got his sentence, he took you can see him reach down in his pocket or wherever he got. He did this to his mouth, took his hand away from his mouth. You saw him start turning red, and you saw his behind hit the floor. Poke behind hit the floor. Boom! Why ask why? I need to know why that. I need to know, why does a man go into court with cyanide tablets? Did you expect him to say, oh, sir, you're going to be free? No, he was going to jail either way. The boy, he might have been a child molesting thing. It was something the boy was convicted of. Oh, he was going to jail. In fact, he was there for sentencing. He wasn't there for the beginning of the trial. This guy was there for sentencing, to see how long he was going to be in jail, what the charges were, or what he was good, whatever it was. That's why he was there. That's why he was there. The question is, why didn't he just take the cyanide tablets before he got there? No, you got to ask why. Why leads to wisdom. If you never ask why, you'll never be wiser. Why? You got to learn the meaning of words. Why comes from being wise. You got to ask why. I'm going to put you there with Jordan Maxwell. Look up Jordan Maxwell. He'll teach you about words. I mean, he's a dude. He's a Mason dude, but he give out some secrets with his Masonic stuff. You might want to learn it, because a lot of Masonic stuff is the stuff that you need to know, but they're keeping from you. That's why they're Masons, and you can't join their club unless you're a Mason. Then you won't get the knowledge. Now, some of their knowledge is really knowledge you need to know. And then some of their stuff is like, yeah, I don't think I want to know that. But I mean, This guy's a Mason. He knows a lot. He's wise. A lot of wise people are Masons. Most people got to be Masons to be president. You can't be a Mason. You can't be a president unless you got some kind of Masonic, even in your family. It got to be in your family. Trump is a Mason. He said he was a Mason. He was at a meeting. And he said he was a Mason. Handshake, everything. So he's straight. But you got to be a Mason. See, these Masons, they learn stuff. Now, if you want to learn and be wise, that's one thing. But see, that comes with a cost. That comes with a cost. You got to give up something for that. If you want to go to Hollywood and become a star, then you have to give up something for that. The question is, why would you give up something for that? Why would you kiss another man to get a part in the movie? Why did Will Smith initiate himself in a movie? Will Smith could just went to one of them secret rooms and, yeah, whatever, whether he took or whether he received. He could have went to a room and did that. He didn't have to do it in a movie, but he did it in a movie. Now, he probably didn't do it in real life in a movie, but he had himself portrayed as being in a bed with a dude with no stockings on, because usually they wear stockings and stuff like that. You know, for women and stuff like that, you don't see it, but it'd be like sheer stockings. So if the dude get excited being in the movie with the woman in the bed scene, is supposed to hold down his penis so she don't get offended, because they acted. That's right. And what happened after he played that role? What happened after he did 6 Degrees of Separation? Next movie, $20 million. $20 million. So the question is now, why did he do that? Because he knew when he did that movie, he knew what he was going to, he knew what was going to happen after he did that movie. They told him, dog, you do this movie, if you do this right here, if you initiate yourself into this particular situation, and if you do it on camera, you get 20 mil. See, some people got to do it in a back room for years and years before they even see 5 mil. And there's some people just not going to do it. And then there's some people who don't have to do it. They got to do it in passive ways. That's why you can't picture Denzel taking the Yyyyy or giving the Yyyyy in his secret room. He ain't going to do that. Denzel ain't going to do that. He's going to say, well, dog, I'm not, usually most of the brothers, not the brothers nowadays, they'll do it. They've been doing it all the time. That's why you had a Gay Boulay. You know what I'm saying? But Denzel ain't doing it like that. Denzel, what I got to do what I got to do. So if you look at how it went, Denzel's greatest movie was Malcolm X. I don't care what nobody said. I done seen everything. I like Flight too. But see, I'm talking about up to the point that he got to Malcolm X. Up to the point where he got to Malcolm X, he was just, a good actor. Almost considered Sidney Poitier a great actor. Yeah, let me keep on moving. Now I'll talk about Terry Crews. Yeah, I can jump on that too. Because that was a fake joint too. But because Terry been doing that. All of a sudden nobody's stuck on grab your groin out of nowhere. He grabbed Terry Crews' groin because Terry Crews done had his groin gripped already. And I mean, nobody played with Terry like that. Terry probably had that done when he was a football player. He probably had somebody grab his Yyyyy. Back to my man, Denzel. Because I got a lot of respect for Denzel. Because at least I respect the fact of how he took his initiation. Again, up to the point he did Malcolm X, he was in Spike Lee movies, Mississippi Masala, pretty decent movies, but not those blockbuster movies. He was a good movie, but not them serious movies. But after he did Malcolm X, which is what he should have got the freaking Oscar for, because you had Bill Cosby, you had Oprah behind that movie, you had a lot of people funding that movie for Spike Lee. Spike Lee now turned Illuminati too. Finally, he gave in. But it is what it is. He started losing money. He can't move movies like he used to. He needs some money. Spike had to give it up. So, people, well, how you know that, why you think that Denzel was the underdog? Oh yeah, the boy's bad. The boy's bad. The boy's a natural. He's a natural actor. What? Well, why you say Denzel sold out? Nobody know how Denzel sold out except me and Professor Griff and the dude who made the documentary. Is a damn shame. And I say damn shame because that's in the title. It's a damn shame. Look that up. It's a damn shame. Look for that DVD. It's long. It's 3 hours long. It doesn't have chapters. So that's where it goes. No doubt about it. But let me tell you why. I already know that. We already know that part. Let's get to the part of how did Denzel move his way after Malcolm X to Training Day and get an Oscar for Training Day. Now, Training Day was good. Training Day was good, but Ethan Hawke was good in that movie too. So Denzel wasn't the only dude. Ethan Hawke was good in that movie too. Denzel wasn't the only one in that movie that made that movie pop off. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing about it, both of them did well at portraying what they were supposed to do. Ethan Hawke really convinced me that he was like yo, dog, I'm tired. I ain't doing this. I'm tired of this, man. He really convinced me that I got that. I can see somebody doing it. I can see him actually doing that if he acted. The point is, can you see the actor doing that if he had to live that life, real life? Both of them played that part. So Ethan could have got the Oscar for that too. But Ethan didn't get the Oscar for that because Ethan probably didn't take the initiation. You haven't seen a lot of Ethan Hawke movies lately, have you? Nah, he did a couple. But he wasn't going in that basement. He wasn't going to that mansion party. Nah, some dudes got it like that. And neither did Denzel. He probably ain't going to no mansion parties either. He ain't doing that. Nah, dog. You're going to stick me in a yammy with a hidden doggone camera, so now you got me hooked up for life. Nah, you ain't doing that. That's what the mother boys did. That's what your boy Kevin Hart did. No, that's why your boy did. That's what Cat Williams like. I ain't going down. That's why Dave Chappelle. I ain't going to no mansion parties. Y'all ain't gonna be sticking me in my butt or have me sticking somebody else in the butt with a camera running. And now you got me for the rest of your life. That's why Rock is there. That's why Will Ferrell is there. I only mention them two because that way, that's why Will Ferrell and The Rock both had something to do with Kevin Hart. Remember, Kevin Hart was plaiting Will Ferrell hair in a picture. Was that not an initiation for your behind right there? Kevin Hart friggin' braiding a Caucasian boy hair. But Kevin Ben gave it up. He gave it up on saying that lie when he put the dress on. He had said he wasn't going to wear a dress. 2 weeks later, dress. But let's get back to Denzel. So can somebody tell me just give me anything you could think of how Denzel initiated himself into the $20 million club. Can somebody tell me how he initiated himself to not get an Oscar for Malcolm X, which is the greatest portrayal of anybody portraying anybody in life? That boy channeled down Malcolm X. He said he channeled him. He channeled Malcolm X, which means he already knew a little something already. Because when you can channel other people, that means you already got a little something going on. You got to keep that real. But how did he get to the $20 million club where he got to make Flight or anything after that? And he making bukus of money and giving speeches on how not to sell out. But yet again, he sold out. But here you go. What do you think happened? I'll tell you what happened. Not that I know, but somebody told me what it was. What do you think? How did Denzel switch over and put himself in a position of being in the Hollywood Illuminati? I'm going to give you 10 seconds and then I'm going to tell you. If I start seeing some answers coming, I'll look at y'all replies. But if you had no reply, I'm going to tell you how. And he did it like Will Smith did. He actually did it in a movie. Because somebody got to guess. How did Denzel get that Oscar? And why didn't Ethan Hawke get that Oscar for Training Day? Anybody? Come on now. 5 of y'all here. Might be more. Sometimes I know when it says 5 people here, it's usually like more people here. But it doesn't show me that. Anybody want to put? Anybody? How did Denzel sign himself over to the Yyyy? Remember, Beyonce did it when they did the video with her and Jay-Z, when she supposedly got burnt up in the car, and then she came out Sasha Fierce in the car. That was her turnover. Hove had turned over a long time ago when he started calling himself Hove. A.E. Jehovah. Hova. He been gave in. He brought Beyonce in that video when she came out that car, that fiery car, Sasha Fierce. Because if you look at the halftime show of the Super Bowl, you can see her manifest from Beyonce into Sasha Fierce. Who can dance like that in heels like that? Besides all the other people behind her. Because they all did. I'm just saying. She ain't tripped, she ain't slipped, she ain't do nothing. Anybody got anything for the Denzel? Then I'm out of here because I got enough wild questions I got to think about myself. Can anybody tell me How do you think Denzel, who did not get the Oscar for Malcolm X but got it for Training Day, what you think he did in the movie? I'll try to narrow it down to you. What did he do in the movie to get it? What you want me to prove are facts? You ain't telling me. You just said prove these are facts. What do you want me to prove are facts? You gotta be more detailed, but I've been talking for a freaking hour. What do you want me to prove? Talk to me. Come on, FHH, because you just joined. I've been checking you out for the last couple of days. I like that. I like that you asked me. What are facts? What you want me to answer? I mean, I might not even know it. I might have to refer you someplace else. But I know Will Smith in the bed naked with another dude. I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything yet. There's no facts. All I'm saying is Denzel is now in the $20 million club per movie. He wasn't in the $20 million club before Malcolm X. He didn't make $20 million for Malcolm X because Spike Lee didn't have $20 million to give him. And no movie before that did he make $20 million. He didn't make $20 million for Training Day. But after Training Day, the ball blew up. Does that make sense to you? Do we get to that? Can we agree to that part? Before Training Day, no 20 mil. After Training Day, 20 mil. Can we agree to that, FHH? Talk to me. Because we proved it with Will Smith. After 6 degrees of separation, when he was naked in the bed with that dude, he started getting 20 million. Period. It's proven, it's fact. You can look it up. All right, so we agree with that. All right, so I'm asking you. I didn't tell you how he got it yet. That's what I'm saying. Only fact I gave you was he was not getting $20 million before Training Day. So do you want me to tell you how I think and how a lot of people think he started getting $20 million and he did it on film? Would you like me to tell you? Just tell me. Would you like me to tell me? Because you got to remember, the homosexual agenda has always been prominent in Hollywood. It always will be. Most of the people have been wearing dresses in Hollywood forever. You can look that up. It's not a strange thing, bro. It's what it is. You got to wear the dress. Dress means you're putting yourself in an effeminate position. Correct. So that means effeminate and mashing parties mean you're probably taking some Yyyyy in a Yahoo. Okay? I'm not the only one to say that. You can look that up. You can ask B.O.B., the rapper B.O.B. will tell you that. So I was surprised to hear about this stuff. So let's go to Denzel. So if Denzel is not going to have a man go up in his rectum, if Denzel is not going to consign himself to getting $20 million, if you want $20 million, you got to either put something in somebody's booty or you got to take something in your booty. And you're not in prison where you got to do it for free. This is for 20 mil. Some people probably ponder that decision. Why do they ponder that decision? Well, I can either take it in jail for free or I can take it up to Wazoo for 20 million. But you're not in jail. So what did he do? Would you like to know? Well, since Denzel is not going to take a Yamin up to Wazoo, we got to the end of the movie. Because he had to wait till he got to the end of the movie because they wanted to be clear. They didn't want nothing to happen. No blood sacrificing. He didn't sacrifice nothing. He didn't lose no family members like Jennifer Hudson, like Snoop Dogg and Tupac and all them, and friggin' and what's his name? I can't believe I still got some friggin' Puff Daddy stuff. P. Diddy and friggin' Big Boy. No, see, and his boy Sean, who got killed. No, see, them sacrifices. Those are sacrifices that are evident. They've been doing sacrifices forever. We got that. Denzel didn't do that. You would have heard about Denzel losing somebody in his family. You would have heard his wife passed away or whatever. Oh, yeah, no doubt. Okay, I got you. Yeah. No, we try to stick to the question of what do you think that Denzel did? That's right. There you go. Bill Cosby. What happened if the Bill Cosby's son got killed? Bill Cosby. A lot of people give up their families. You got to give up a family member or a friend. It got to be somebody close to them. You got to give up somebody. It's got to happen if you want to make this money. Magic Johnson didn't have nobody killed. But Magic Johnson sacrificed his son to the Hollywood gay agenda. He allowed his son to do that crap. But he probably didn't worry about it. He probably sent him to them parties where he got to see androgynous men and all that stuff. And now he wanted to be a man. He probably put him in that position. Cookie need to be slapped upside her face for letting her son even do it. But she see the money too. Now Magic Johnson is a billionaire. How did he go from having AIDS and being a billionaire? Gave up his son. And he gave up himself saying he had AIDS when he never had AIDS. Nothing. He never had AIDS. Bill Cosby, son. Michael Jordan, dad. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. If you want this money, you're going to have to pay for this money. You got to give it up. It ain't about how much talent you have. Most of these people don't have talent. Cardi B has no talent. Cardi B was a hooker. Cardi B was on the street selling booty. She couldn't rap to save her life. Now she want to get out. But once you join, you just can't leave. If you want to leave, that's right. There you go. Now you're working with me, FJ. FH. Now you work with me, bro. You work with me. You getting it. You getting it. He said, and where did he sacrifice his kids? On the Ellen Show. He sacrificed his son on the Ellen Show by kissing him in the mouth on the Ellen Show. His son was like saying, no, 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 no. And Will kept trying to kiss his son in the mouth on the Ellen Show. And of course, after that, his son started wearing dresses. And the daughter started wearing man clothes. And they said, Jada, you will never divorce him because we need you in the pocket too. So if you want some money, you will stay married to him, Jada. I need the answer to the Denzel thing, please. Remember, somewhere in that movie, he gave it up. And I got to get ready to go. Somewhere in that movie, he gave it up and said, all right. Where in the movie did Denzel give it up for that Oscar and for additional monetary 20 mils per movie? Flight was a good movie, by the way. He popped that movie off. See, Denzel actually has talent. But I don't care whether you have talent or not. How much you get paid is not based on the talent you have. Because Denzel had talent for the first movie he ever did. And he didn't get 20 million. He didn't get 20 million for Mississippi Masala. I'll tell you that right now. He didn't get 20 million for that movie. Come on now. So he always had talent. He didn't grow into the talent. The boy's a natural. So where, one more time, I'm going to give you a minute. Where in the movie did Denzel give it up? Where did he give it up and put himself in Oscar nomination status, which he knew he was going to win? Just like Halle Berry won. Halle Berry been in movies. I'm going to help you out again. Halle Berry been in movies forever. Beautiful woman. Beautiful. That used to be my dream woman. That's right. She wasn't making no money before Monster Ball, but she was a really, really, I don't like to say great. Great is, she all right. She was a really good actress. Exactly. But it wasn't even about the sex scene that she did it. It's who she did the sex scene with. That's what that was. Because Billy Bob Thornton is into some witchcraft. Billy Bob Thornton is on, that's right. But not only is he Caucasian, he's a European, he's an Edomite, he's an Esau. He's also into witchcraft. The boy does witch stuff. So not only did she get initiated with him, because that probably was a live sex scene. You probably didn't see it. They probably made her give it up straight booty, on the camera, but you couldn't see it. You never know. You never know. And she would never tell. Oh, really? Wow. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. I know she ain't had no stocking on. I know he ain't had no stocking on. But he ain't had no Long Johnson, so he couldn't have long stroked her anyway. He couldn't have did no long pull it out, and because he probably only this big. So he probably I'm just saying. I don't measure dudes' penises, but usually, like I said, European penises is kind of small. All right, man, don't get mad because I said that. But the KKK and the European people didn't cut off African American people penises, or AKA black people penises, and put them in a jar for no reason. Another little nugget. Why they always cutting off when they hang black people, black men? Why they cut off their penises? No, the dude dead. Penis ain't gonna get hard no more. You need a heart to pump blood to the penis. Where did Denzel give it up last chance? Let's keep it real, dog. You know it's a keep it real channel. Why did Denzel do it, and where did he do it, and why did the directors want him to do this scene to give himself up to the Illuminati? Anybody? Just say no. Anybody? You gonna shut your live down again? I ain't saying nothing they don't already know. You wait for the answer? Everybody want the answer? At the end of the movie, when he and Ethan Hawke was getting it in, they was fighting, right? Bam! Throwing each other over the railing. Bam, bam, da. Going at it, right? They was fighting. Finally, he got away. He was ready to leave. Denzel was ready to jump in the car and be out. Ethan came up to him. He's like, you ain't going nowhere. Do y'all remember the scene? I got to give you the scene. If you don't remember the scene, then you ain't going to know. Anybody watch Training Day? I done watched it 4 or 5 times. Do you remember that scene when Ethan was with him? He was about to get in the car. Ethan had the gun on and said, you ain't going nowhere. Right? Where did Ethan Hawke shoot him? Answer, please. What did Denzel say when Ethan Hawke shot him? What did he say? I'm waiting. It's an easy answer. It's one of the biggest scenes in the movie. And they want to make sure it's the biggest scene in the movie. Where did Ethan shoot Denzel? And what did Denzel say when he shot him? Talk to me, FHH. Talk to me, Hunt. Talk to me, DJ. Where did he shoot him at? I'll wait all day for this. I got stuff I got to do, but I'm going to wait all day for this answer because somebody know the answer besides me. Where did Ethan shoot Denzel? And what did Denzel say when he shot him? And did Denzel live after that? Nope. No. That's what he said. I said, what did he do when Ethan shot him? Where did he shoot him? Because he did get shot. And what did Denzel say when he shot him? That's why I asked you. Simple question. When he shot him, where did he shoot him and what did Denzel say? Come on. I know it's difficult. It's difficult to think about it. But at least you can say he ain't going to a mansion party and get poked like Kevin Hart and The Rock and Shaq and all the rest of them. You can't remember? Come on, FHH. Come on, FHH. Come on, bro. Come on. Somebody know the answer. Somebody know what it is. It's just you don't want to say it. Why don't you want to say what the answer is? Would you be disappointed in Denzel? Man, shoot, I remember that movie like yesterday. You know, there's some movies you remember like yesterday, man. I'm telling you. There's got to be some movies you remember like yesterday. There's got to be some movies you can remember like yesterday. I need somebody. Nobody know the answer. No, out of the 5 people here, I see one of my likes don't went away because now somebody don't like me because I must have said Billy Bob Thornton penis was that small. Anyway, does anybody know what the answer is? Nah, man, I want FHH. No? All right, here we go. Denzel Washington initiation to his Grammy and to his now fortune of movies and everything else he's doing now was Ethan Hawke shot him. Pow! Denzel said, you shot me in the ass. You shot me in my ass. Now, he could have shot Denzel anywhere else. He could have shot him in the leg. He could have shot him in the pinky toe. He could have shot him in the arm. He could have shot him in the shoulder. He could have shot him anywhere because he didn't die after that. He didn't die till the boys put a lot of bullets in his ass at the end. But that one shot, the boy said, you shot me in the ass. He didn't say you shot me in the butt. He didn't say you shot me in the rectum. He said, you shot me in my ass. In my ass. No, you did not say that. Well, let me roll back and see where you said that. You said don't know. Let's see, I'm rolling back on you, FHH. You give the answer, yeah. I'm rolling back. She gave it up to a white man on camera. That was Halle Berry. Will Smith kids, Michael Jordan. I don't see anywhere where you said that. I just scrolled back. I scrolled all the way back. I didn't see where you said Denzel got shot in the ass. But it don't make no difference, because now you know how he got the Oscar. You shot me in the ass. Because Denzel is not going to bend over and let nobody poke him in his butt for no amount of money. So you at least got to give him that. You got to give him that. You got to give him that. Because the rest of them are falling. Your rappers is falling. All these little rappers dressed up in dresses now. Lil Vert. Lil Vert. Lil Vert got dresses on. Half your little mumble rappers now are gay as I don't know what. But everybody knew that. You got to remember, before the rappers came up now, there was already gay rappers out. Because remember, when they killed Dude, remember when they killed my man in Houston? Well, I forgot what group he is with. They killed my man in Houston because he said, I'm going to expose all the gay rappers. But they had to, because they started coming out the closet anyway. They started coming out the closet. Bobby Valentine. Was he right? Who's the singer? One of them singers gay. He came out. They just started coming out after a while because they got paid to come out. You might as well come out. You want this money? You're gay anyway. You came to a mansion party. You got dead. We got it on the camera. The question is why? Why is money so important? So you thought I was going to say, why did they do it? Oh. Oh, yeah, I saw that, but he didn't say where he shot him at. I got that part. Yeah, he said, yeah, you know, you're going to shoot an unarmed man. Right. But the question I kept asking y'all is, where did he shoot him? That was the question. Where did he shoot him and what did he say? Ethan Hawke shot him in the ass, and he said, you shot me in the ass. That's the answer to the question. It was nothing else. A specific question. Why and what did he say and how he started getting $20 million. That was it. That was his initiation. You shot me in the ass. Again, because he's not going to take any dingling up the butt. Now. Okay, here we go. Your answer under that. We're going to roll it back. I ain't trying to discount your answer. If you said it, you said it. But if you would have said it, I would have automatically said, yeah, you got it. But I don't see you said it. I'm listening. Let's go. Yeah, Denzel, prove these are facts. You came in on prove these are facts. I'm looking at it, bro. You came into this session with why ask why. Come on, man. I know I ain't losing it. Prove these are facts. Denzel, yeah, listening. Let's go. Michael Jordan, Will Smith kids. She gave it up to a white man on camera. I'm reading all the way down. Give the answer, bro. Yeah. L. Hunt said you ain't going to shoot an unarmed person. L. Hunt said that. Man, forget it. I ain't got no time to be trying to figure that. I just scrolled. I scrolled through the whole thing. I just read everything. I read when you first hit here, which is prove these are facts. That's when you came in. I just scrolled it, bro. Don't even worry about it. It don't matter, man. I'm not going to see you a fragrance for free. It ain't like anybody who give me the answer, you get a free $5 million. So it don't really matter. But it's just to bring attention to people who are going to look at this video anyway later on. And the reality of it is, people do things for different reasons. So you say, why did he have to do that to get the Oscar? Whereas Ethan Hawke was a great, had created, not a great actor. He did his part in that movie too. And why didn't he get the Oscar for Malcolm X? I ain't scrolling no more, man. So that's the deal I got with that. Why ask why? I might have a what video. What would you do for $20 million? Would you give it that booty, man? Homeboys, would you give that booty up on screen for 20 million? Think about it. I want you to think about it. Now, of course, you're going to say no. But in the back of your mind, you're saying, yeah, I'll do it for 20 mil. If it's just one time, I'll do it. That's what you're probably saying. I ain't say I said it. I'm saying you might say that. You ain't going to say it here. Of course you're not. You're probably better off not even answering. Because you might be lying to yourself. $20 million to take a Yyyyy in the wazoo on camera. Okay. Because people doing it for free. Actually, there's cats who doing it for free in prison. And maybe doing it free with their boyfriends. $20 million, okay. Would you take it up to Yazoo for $20 million in a room with no cameras? Nobody can see it. Honestly, no cameras. Nobody gonna get to see it. Of course you're gonna say no. But if you walked out of that room and The Rock put some rock up in you for 20 mil, would you take the 20 mil, put some gauze on your behind, and walk out with the 20 mil? Because you best believe that's what some of them are doing. That's what they're doing. And again, there's some people, a lot of people got people who do that little thing in their family. They doing it for less than 20 mil. Yeah. Oh, you know it. Everybody got someone who's in their family who got a boyfriend who's a dude. Somewhere in their family, might be a distant cousin, a cousin around the corner. I got one in my family. I ain't gonna say I got one. There's someone in my family who practices that lifestyle in my family. And he ain't get 20 mil. I mean, if he did that, I don't know. I just assume when you dating a dude, eventually you're gonna take some booty or give up some booty. Either way, neither one of them had 20 mil. So are you gonna take 20 mil in the back room with no camera from The Rock? Are you gonna take some rock for 20 mil? Don't answer. Okay, 30 mil. 30 mil. $30 million for a Yyyyy one time. Now, remember that movie that came out with my man and his wife, Indecent Proposal? And he was like, damn, baby. Hey, we'll have sex with this millionaire dude. I mean, this dude, Robert Redford. Robert Redford, handsome looking dude. Handsome guy. See, I don't think he was worried about her having sex with him more than would she stay with him. See, people miss the whole point about that whole proposition. If you looked at really what it was a mindset thing. It had nothing to do with whether, because, hey, yo, there's some dislikes. I don't see the dislikes. I see all the thumbs up. Hey, man, I don't care about that. But anyway, I'm gonna look it up on my. I'm gonna look it up though. So why? Why wouldn't Woody Harrelson say, "Go ahead on, wifey poo"? Was it Demi Moore? I think it was Demi Moore, right? Why wouldn't he say, "Go ahead, baby, give him the cooter for $1 million"? Go ahead, there's $1 million. Give him the cooter, and we just gonna chill with that $1 million. We got 4 dislikes. Yeah, I must have said something about the gay agenda. No, they don't like that. We talking about no gay people. We talking about people wanting to be mushrooms instead of kids. I want to be a mushroom. I don't want to be a man or woman or boy or girl. I want to be a mushroom. The world's going crazy. It's going crazy. And the fact of the matter, I got 4 thumbs down, mean the world is crazy. Because I ain't say anything out of pocket. Actually, I just said stuff that other people already said. I said stuff people already said. I ain't say nothing new. I got that information from this video called It's a Damn Shame. I told y'all that. And it enlightened me. I'm like, oh, man, that's crazy. What people would do for $20 million. And most of the time, it got something to do with something gay. Somebody said, yo, I give you $20 million if you jump off that freaking roof and survive. I seen a dude that came off a roof for 15,000? The guy in China who was climbing the roof, I forgot his name. What's going on, Asar? He was climbing the roofs, and I know he wouldn't climb. He would hang off the roof and hang on the roof and do something for 15. Unfortunately, one day it was too slippery, and he died for $15,000 that he didn't get. So you're gonna tell me somebody's gonna risk their life and limb hanging from a roof in China to prove he had grip? He gonna give his life, and somebody gonna give him no booty for 20 mil? Come on, man. Stop playing. See, the 4 thumbs down to give it that booty for 20 mil. That's right, because I made him realize. I made him think about it. People don't like to have things put in front of their face, which is why this whole video is why. People don't like to be asked why. I don't like to be asked why sometimes. What you asking me that for? Why are you asking me that? Can't answer a question with a question. Y'all hear that all the time, right? Can't answer a question with a question. Why don't you love me? Why you ask me that? Can't answer a question with a question. That's where you get that from. Why is a real strong word. That's a real strong 3-letter word that can be broke down to just one letter. Why? The letter Y. Why did they name Jesus Jesus when there was no Y, when there was no J's back then? J's as an alphabetical letter didn't come into effect until the 1700s when he started writing the Bible over again for the 5th time. So why didn't they use Y? Why is Jehovah? No, it's Yehovah. It's a Y. It's not a J. J just came about. There was no J's in the Bible way back then. So why would you think they wouldn't spell his name with the Y? Why do people still call God God instead of calling him by his name? What's his name, Rod? You think you know? Well, look at the George Bible. It says Yahweh, Y-H-W-H, Y. It didn't say J-H-W, it said Y-H-W-H. Yahweh. Yah. Yeah. Not even supposed to say name, but I'm just saying that's the name, right? Y, Yahuwah. Y-A-U, I think it's Y-A-H-U-A, Yahuwah. See, that's the Heavenly Father's real name. His name is not God. You know why? Because a lot of you guys are gods. He ain't going to be in competition with all you guys. He ain't going to be in competition with all the Facebook guys, all the Hollywood guys, all the guys who want to do what thou wilt with your own life by yourself and not do what he wants you to do. He can't be in competition with you. That's why he let you do what you want to do. Go ahead. You don't need me. Go ahead. Until somebody shoots you in the ass, then you crying to him. Or like an atheist having sex and say, oh my God, I thought you didn't believe in God. I used that one last week. Man, this video is just to keep it real, man. You keep it real with yourself. When you wake up every morning, you need to ask yourself why. All throughout the day. Every time you make a decision, you should just ask yourself why. Maybe you'll still make the same decision, whether it's detrimental or whether it's to your help, or whether it's selfish or whether it's to help somebody. But you still can ask why, whether it's to help yourself. There's a lot of questions you don't want to ask yourself why. Again, why do you eat fast food when you know it's no good for you? Why do you drink the water when you know it has fluorides, it has poisons in it? Why do you do what you do? You're going to run into a lot of whys today. And I want you to share this video so other people are finding a lot of whys. Because I'm running into whys right now. Like, why am I doing this video? I'm looking for 20 thumbs down. If there was that many people here, but there's never that many people here, so we ain't worried about that. But maybe by the end of the day, if you share my video, because I got to get ready to go. I'm about to go to work. That you guys will say why. But you will best believe, no. You can ask me why do I think I'm here? And I can tell you why. Because Yahuwah, the Heavenly Father, got something he want me to do. I don't know what it is. I don't listen out for the word to come down. And there's some people who don't believe in the Heavenly Father, so it's fine. I got that. Somebody already had that conversation with somebody, or they left their comment. That's fine. Not a problem. We up to 6. Right on, right on. See, that's good. Because like Cat Williams said, the more haters, the better, baby. The more haters, the better. If you're upset, you don't want to ask yourself why. Or maybe you don't want to ask somebody else why. Ask your boyfriend why he can't stop smoking. Why he keep taking drugs. Ask your girl why she gotta have so many shoes. Why she treats you so bad. Why didn't you give you no coochie last night? She might ask you, why didn't you give me some money? Why? Man, I should have no thumbs down for just going about the question as of just asking why. I mean, it's a very simple question. It's a 3-letter question that no one wants to confront. How is another one, but how is not not as effective as why. When you question yourself every day, when you question your motives and your motives and your motives, and you question why you here, question why do you care? Oh, I see. I'm starting to lose some likes. I see how it's going now. I got you. Then that's it. So I guess people tired of me talking. People don't want to discuss why. People don't want to think that Denzel initiated himself with the getting shot in the ass part of the movie. Or Halle Berry had sex with my man on camera to get a Grammy, to get an Oscar, I mean. Would I give up some booty? Oh, I know you always here, DJ. Thank you, brother. Would I give up some booty for a Grammy? Well, come on now. Don't do it too bad. No, I don't need a Grammy that bad. And I ain't taking it for 20 million either. See, the fact of the matter is you can win the lottery for 20 million. It's not a lot of money nowadays. The lottery is like 300 million. There's some people who can win 20 million and be broke. That means you give the booty for nothing. You get 20 million. Now you done spent it all on cars and gave your mama some money, done gave your friends some money. And now you done give up all that money. Now you got a whole bunch of stuff, which is probably not bad, especially if you invest in gold and diamonds. Then maybe you cool. Like if you took $20 million and put it into some stock, and then you take the other 10 and put it in gold and diamonds and silver, precious metals, and then take the other 5 mil and play with that with your people, then just maybe your booty was worth giving up, I guess. I don't know. But eventually, when it all comes down to it, money ain't everything. But that booty hole, your integrity, your lifestyle, how you have to figure out the truth for yourself as to what happened, yeah, that's real. That's going to be with you forever. When the diamond's gone, the gold is gone, the silver gone, the precious metals, the 5 mil, the stock done crash. When that's all gone, you still got that memory that you gave up that booty for $20 million. Why would you even do that? Find out your why questions today, right? Ask yourself some why questions first before you start asking other people why. And then when you figure that out, then you'll figure out you'll be helping a lot of people. More than you think you would. Just by asking why within yourself. I think so personally. So, thank for all the dislikes. Thank for all the likes. Thank you guys for taking the time to talk to me. It's about time for me to get out. I got to go ahead and make this move. But I appreciate you. I appreciate everything y'all do. I appreciate y'all checking out the channel. Oh, by the way, I can't do any live streams on the channels because they say I don't have enough videos or something like that on the channel. Like this channel got 1 billion videos, so I can do live stream on here. But I can't do it on the music channel, and I can't do it on the Off the Top of Your Dome. I can't do pre-recorded, but I can upload, but I can't do lives there. So I might be doing some stuff over there. You know, like I said, I'm gonna be doing stuff over there as far as the music and everything. But I might just condense everything to this one channel. You know, yeah. So take care. Nice talking to y'all. Ask yourself why. And hey man, don't be afraid to ask yourself why. Yeah, that $20 million question is kind of hard. Is it? Or is it not? I just explained to you why it ain't worth it. A lot of people who done gave up stuff, Hollywood actors, these mumble rappers, everybody else who giving something they sold for the dollar and giving up booty for the dollar or taking booty for the dollar, it don't mean a thing. It don't mean a thing.